What I have here are two Vanophones, and although they look very similar, there are slight differences between these two. One of them, this one here, was made in the United States, and this one here was made in my home, Toronto, Canada. In 1914, the Vanophone company was incorporated in Albany, New York, and around 1915, 1916, they started marketing these machines, which were built by the Garford Manufacturing Company of Elyria, Ohio. These were advertised as the $12 phonograph. So for their life of their sales, that's how much they were asking. And there's a few innovations on these that make them quite interesting. And also, I mean, these are cast iron. They're really quite heavy for the size of the machine they are, and quite sturdy. This company in 1916 started manufacturing in Canada, and that's where this one comes from. So I'm going to bring you in and we'll take a close look at both of them. Okay, let's look at the American one. Nice decal, says New York. And there's the reproducer. And the cast iron, really kind of a neat design. And it has feet on the bottom here, where the other one sits directly on the table. And it's got its 10-inch turntable. And there's the speed control, which is different than the one on the Canadian machine. It doesn't have this here. And something that I found really interesting was this mechanism here. The on-off is the tone arm. When I move the tone arm like that, it clicks and it moves the brake away from the turntable. Then when I push it over to the stop position, it stops the record. So that's pretty ingenious. Nice machine. Not a whole lot of decoration on it. There's the horn. Let's look at the Canadian one. Very similar, obviously. But this cast doesn't have any feet. It sits directly on the table, the bottom. The reproducer's different. The tone arm is pretty much the same. And there's the decal. It's in pretty good condition, but it could be better. And then this is the speed control, which I think went missing and someone put on one from a different machine or something, because there's no way it was that long. But you can see how the speed control would be. And then the speed control that was on the front here, on the other machine, isn't here. Same sort of decoration on the machine. And its start-stop mechanism is similar. It's a different one, but it's the same idea. Push this over here, it allows the turntable to rotate. Pull it over here, and it stops the turntable. And you can see where that fits in that little notch there. Pretty neat. Kind of curious to hear one of these. Okay, I thought I'd find something interesting to listen to. It's an early Victor Monarch record, so this is just after Victor was founded. It's got Eldridge Johnson's name there. Stars and Stripes Forever. Let's try the automatic stop. Ooh, that works. I think this has got an announced beginning too.
Stars and Stripes Forever, played by the Metropolitan Orchestra.